Hello. Welcome to my channel, my dear friends. My name is Avilash and I'm a trader and expert. In this video, I'll be analyzing the chart of Euro USD. So if you're watching my videos for the first time, you can subscribe to my channel for regular market analysis. So let's get started. So my dear friends, after FOMC, as we were expecting, we got to see some crazy moves. Yesterday on the video, we talked about the possibility of an upside on the chart of DXY and selling pressure on the chart of Euro dollar. Though the market was talking about the pause in interest rate hikes, but the news was very common. That's why we expected an upside. We were expecting a surprise. But right before FOMC, we got this red candle. Okay, we were hoping that market would break the wedge pattern here, but the pattern did not work. But our prediction worked, because right after the red candle FOMC statement, market started showing upside. DXY showed good amount of upside right after FOMC. It was no surprise the US Federal Open Market Committee concluded its two-day June meeting by leaving the Fed fund rate unchanged. You can see this time around, Mr. Powell gave plenty of notice the Fed could pause rate hikes this month, which it did, ending a run of 10 consecutive increases. However, the comments from others that the US should expect additional rate hikes still rings true, as part of the announcement talked about a possible two more increases in 2023 with a rate target between 5.5% and 5.75%. So this was something big, as a result of which dollar showed upside. Right now DXY standing at 103.27 and market is still very bullish. If you look at the economy calendar, we can see that today again we have news during the US session and also some news on euro as well. So my dear friends, be careful, because the market is not settled yet. Okay, and we have news coming up, so it's better to avoid the market if you're a beginner, if you're a trader with low capital, because you don't need to trade every day. Quality matters over quantity. Okay, so once the market will settle by tomorrow, you can look for some opportunities. But if you're unable to understand this market, then it's better to wait and watch. Observe the market, gain some experience. So DXY right now standing at 103.27, and we can see the market is continuing the upside. So there's a good chance that before US session, DXY will try to continue the upside. The first resistance in front of us is the trend line, which was acting as a dynamic resistance. So we can still expect that market will face some selling pressure around this area. But in case after a few hours, if you see a big green candle, obviously the resistance will not work. In that case, you can look for some resistance around 103.60 to 103.80. This is the next immediate resistance on the chart of DXY, and or 104. 104 is the ultimate level. 103 because of multiple moving averages around this area, as well as previous price rejection. And I think the market will not be able to break 103.6080 level by the US session. After news, market may get crazy again, but before news, we can expect the market will remain below this level only. And if we look at the structure of DXY, then we can see the market is forming lower highs and lower lows. So as a result of which, if market comes down, do not expect the previous low to work again as support. If the volatility of the market is low, then that's a different chapter. But otherwise, there's a high chance that market will break the previous low and market will head towards the next low of 102.27. This is the next support on the chart of DXY. Enough talk about DXY and news. Now let's look at the chart of Euro USD. So as we can clearly see that Euro dollar is standing at the 50 moving average around 1.0811. I am on the hourly time frame, 1 hour time frame. So more or less we can see that our levels are working perfectly for the last couple of days. We are getting almost pinpoint accuracy. Okay, yeah, for the last couple of days only, not always. Okay, so after news, if we get to see upside, if Euro USD starts flying after the news, then here also do not expect the previous high to work as resistance. Previous high in trending market only work as resistance when the volatility of the market is low. After news, we can obviously expect some good volatility. If dollar starts falling, USD starts flying, then obviously the previous resistance will not work. Not previous high, because in dynamic in trending market, usually we should be looking for dynamic levels only. So where is the next resistance where we can expect the sellers to push the market towards the downside? The next level is around 1.0918. This is the next resistance on the chart of Euro USD, where you can expect some selling pressure. After the news, if you see the market is going up, market is very volatile, very bullish. Observe the market at 1.0918 level, 1920 level. If you see the market is struggling just like the previous times, you can expect some selling. If market shows price rejection from above, you can simply click on the sell button. So 1.0918, 1.0920 is the next resistance on the chart of Euro USD, and this is the only reliable resistance right now, because previous resistance will not work in this present market structure here. You can also see that last time also it did not work. So be careful if you're planning to take a sell position around this area. And before news, yes, before news, if Euro USD drops, because you can see selling pressure is very much present in the market, then you can expect some buyers to be present around 1.0784, 1.0790, around this area. Why? Because previous resistance will be acting as support here, and in addition to that, we also have the 100 moving average around this area. In trending market, the previous resistance may not work as support, but still the dynamic support should be working. So if we combine both the factors here, then 1.0784, 1.0790 seems to be a good support on euro dollar if we see market coming down before the US session, before the news. Okay, and after news, in case there is a drop on Euro USD, then try to follow the trend of the market. Try to take a sell position instead of looking for some reversal trades, because the resistance seems to be better instead of support. So after news, if market starts falling, try to follow the trend of the market instead of looking for support to take a buy. But after news, if Euro USD starts going up, then 1.0918, the level that I showed, should be working. Okay. And if Euro USD starts going up before news, then I don't think so that we should be looking for any trading opportunities right now, because we don't have any good trade. So these are the trading opportunities that I see on the chart of Euro USD. Hopefully you got my point. My dear friends, I am also a trader like you. So please follow proper risk management. I can be wrong as well. If I have missed anything, please write down in the comment section. I would love to learn from you. As I always say, my dear friends, do not gamble with your hard-earned money. Be a trader, not a gambler. Bye-bye.